excited about this one. This is one of my favorite categories to search bolos in because they are always amazing bolos. I'm telling you, I have a bunch. I'm going to go over them. As you can see up here, I mean, it is a full, I don't know, there's probably 50, a bunch. But you are going to want to stay tuned and check out all of these. I'm going to move through them quickly, and I'm just going to show you guys a bunch of bolos. The category is vintage Halloween, and I am telling you, you guys are going to be amazed. Your eyes are going to pop out of your head. You are going to be shocked. Anyway, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it is super cool. If you like this video, be sure to click like. If you like and comment on the video, you will get an entry into my drawing. When I hit 1,500 subscribers, I think I'm at like 760 right now. So when I hit 1,500, I'm going to enter all the names of people who have liked and commented and shared my videos. I'm going to enter them into a random name picker, and we're going to pick a name. So I have a video on how it works on my channel. I'm not going to go too much into it, but definitely like and comment. Again, I'm going to move through these quickly because I have a bunch, but you're going to want to watch them. They are cool. All right, here we go. All right, so the first one here are these two vintage snapshot Halloween pictures. These are pictures from the 1930s, and they're just vintage and antique like pictures, photographs of people wearing Halloween costumes. Two snapshots, guys, sold for $42.41 plus shipping. All right, this is like a brochure from a country club from the 1940s. It's like a Halloween dance party thing. I mean, it's cool, but this thing sold for $50.91 with 10 bids. All right, the next one we have is this 1920s Halloween witch broom tally card. I have no idea what a tally card is. Here's the front. Does anybody know what a tally card is? I mean, obviously it's this thing, but is this for like a game or to keep track of something? Comment below. That'll get you an entry into the drawing, and it'll help me. Okay, so funny little story. I just realized that I can go down here and I can pause the video and then continue recording. Do you know how many times I've like needed to like stop the video and go do something, and I don't because I didn't know I had a pause button? That's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm super excited. My laundry went, the washing machine stopped, and I needed to throw things in the dryer. So I'm like, this is perfect. And I hit pause. So hoping there wasn't like, I'm sure it just started back up. I'm sure it was fine. But anyway, yeah, what's a tally card? Anybody know? All right, the next one I got, it's another vintage photo from the 1950s, and you can see here it's these kids dressed up in their Halloween costumes. People love vintage Halloween. This sold for $47.99. This is one photo. One photo. 5 bids plus shipping. Okay, so this is a vintage Halloween party invitation. Super cool. It's unused. This went for $51.03. 3 bids plus shipping. And it's just one party invitation. It's not like a pack. It's one invitation. And it is cool. It's very cool, but not $50 cool. Not in my mind. Okay, so this is a vintage Halloween toy. It's a plastic TV with a 3D effect bat. I mean, I think it's just like a little, little one. But this sold for $46.99 plus $6 shipping. I don't see any measurement. Oh, here we go. Approximately 2 inches in size. 2 inches, guys. Whew. All right, this is vintage owl patio string lights. These are super cool. I'm just showing you some pictures here. Looks like a pretty decent sized box. $46 these sold for, 18 bids plus shipping. The next one is this 1950s Halloween witch costume, and it's super cool. I don't know how you date something like this. I always get concerned about dating things if I'm not 100% sure. This sold for $46 plus shipping with 8 bids. Okay, these are Halloween decorative jack-o'-lantern sticks, pumpkins party cake. So I think you like stick these down in cake. These are used. I'm trying to get my zoom. I think they're used. Yeah, they look like they've been used. But yeah, even used, they sold for $52. There's 10 of them. They're, I mean, just little things you stick down in a cake. 17 bids sold for $350. Or, I'm sorry, 17 bids sold for $52 with $350 shipping. Okay, so this is another program, like a Halloween dance program and an event ticket. $54 it sold for, 10 bids plus $6 shipping. This one is very cool. These are vintage Halloween candy bags from the 50s and 60s. They're still in the packaging. They're unused. They sold for $58 with 10 bids plus $4 shipping, $406 shipping. The next one are these vintage Halloween hard plastic. They're like little candy cup baskets. I imagine they're not very big. There's 4 of them. About the size of a cupcake, it looks like. Maybe even not that big. Sold for $60.85. 11 bids. Trying to see if they put the dimensions. I don't see any. Okay, so this is vintage Halloween greeting cards. There's just 2 of them here. They are super cute. Let's see. They're, well, it says used. I don't really see. I don't see any writing on them, so I don't know why they say used, but maybe I'm missing something. Sold for $65 with 6 bids, free shipping. All right, these are the melted plastic popcorn, excuse me, hangings. Christmas. I know the Christmas ones do well also, but there's quite a few here. They may have done better if they would have taken these out of a lot and sold them individually. $56, 2 bids, and $13 shipping. So I probably would have started each one at $19.99 and just to see what would happen. I always, try to go maybe a little high at first, and you can always lower the price because these are super cool. And vintage Halloween being what it is. Oh, looky here. 100% of this sale will St. Vincent de Paul. So I might have to save that one and go in and search their store, but they only have 61 feedback, so it's a newer store. So it looks like St. Vincent's de Paul is online on eBay. Also, not only the Salvation Army and the Goodwill, but now St. Vincent's de Paul, which, it's smart, but it makes things harder for people that are outsourcing. So, all right, this is a Halloween party catalog. So it sells party supplies, and this sold for $68.67 with 13 bids, $2.50 shipping. The next one is this Halloween game, punch out and read aloud. So I don't know anything about it, obviously, but this sold for $66, 18 bids, $7.50 shipping. All right, we've got monster pinbacks, Dracula, Frankenstein. There's 3 of them here. 3 vintage pins, like that you pin on your shirt, sold for $72, 14 bids plus shipping. Okay, so this is a noisemaker. You can see here. It's got a wood handle. It's tin. It's from the 1940s. It sold for $78.77 with 19 bids, $8 shipping. All right, blow molds. Christmas blow molds do amazing. We even saw some Easter blow molds that did well. Well, Halloween blow molds are also a thing. $88 this one sold for with 3 bids and $8.24 shipping, which seems kind of low. It probably depends on your location. This person's in Pennsylvania. So, fortune telling favor set. I don't know what this is. It's from the 1950s. Let's see. Just says Halloween decor. Still don't know, even with this picture. Trying to get my zoom to work. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if it's a game or, let's see if it tells us. 10 charm pieces, but there's only 9. It's missing a ring. So it's got instructions, so maybe it's some sort of fortune-telling game. But this sold for $93.75 with 33 bids and free shipping. And now here's a fortune-telling cake set. This sold for $96. And okay, now this says cake set, but this looks really similar to the one that I just pulled up. So not sure. $96, 33 bids, free shipping. I'm guessing that might have been the same seller. Yep. Pretty cool. That seller lucked out. Okay, this is a vintage Halloween paper mache. Vintage Halloween paper mache. Keep that in your mind. If you see it, more than likely you're going to make some money. Paper mache Halloween does awesome. This one sold for $90.09, 21 bids, $15 shipping. Okay, so these are Halloween embossed pumpkin decorations in the original packaging. I mean, nothing fancy here, guys. I don't see a date. Sold for $103.51 with 25 bids, $3.50 shipping. Amazing. So this is a embossed die cut skeleton, jointed. You can see here he just kind of is hanging on the door. This sold for $102.50 with 6 bids and $15 shipping. Okay, oh man, I don't know if it's pronounced crepe or crepe, paper. Obviously, I have not come across any of this since I don't even know how to pronounce it, but this is, somebody has framed this. They put it in a frame and it sold for $112.50 plus shipping. All right, this is a Halloween cat and pumpkin. And as I was searching Halloween solds, I saw a bunch of these, not a bunch, but like 2 or 3, which is a bunch when you consider it's a vintage, hard to find item. But it's like this little cat, like on wheels, pushing a pumpkin. It's a candy container, and it sold for $127.50 with 19 bids and free shipping. This is a Halloween postcard with a witch holding a black cat. It's a pretty neat looking card, honestly. Sold for $142.50, 19 bids, $2.80 shipping. All right, here's an old 1973 monster mask, and actually 1973 is not super old, but this sold for $152.50. It's still in the original box, plus $7.85 shipping. And again, guys, I am looking at vintage Halloween items, and I am looking at solds auction style only. I am sure there are tons and tons and tons of Halloween bolos that are buy it now, but I always wonder if the item actually sold, if it was actually paid for. I guess I feel like with auction style, I can see how many bids it had, which shows me demand for the item. I mean, even if it has 1 bid, I kind of shy away from those. I like to show you guys items with a lot of bids. Okay, so here's more of that crepe or crepe. I don't know. I think it's crepe paper. And this is just like a sheet, I guess. A border piece is what they're calling it. It sold for $160.39, 28 bids plus $8.50 shipping. Okay, these are 15 paper black cat coasters, witch, cat, and more. So these are coasters, and they're super cool. I don't know if those are coasters, but I think these are coasters. They're Halloween decorations also, but sold for $202.50, 27 bids, $4.94 shipping. The next one here are these vintage tin Halloween noisemakers. Okay, so I showed you a tin toy maker that went for like $70, okay, by itself. I definitely, if this would have been my lot, I would have sold these separately. There's 9 here, and They sold it for $159.26 with 18 bids. I'm actually really surprised this did not go higher. And maybe the seller was expecting it to go higher. But I mean, if one of these went for 70, yeah, I think I would have split this one up. But that's just my personal thing. I sell stuff in lots all the time. Okay, so here's more of that paper, crepe or creep or whatever. But this one is new in the package. How cool is this? It looks like they took it out of the package for the picture and then put it back in. But either way, this sold for $209.49, and I'm looking here. It looks like it even has a rip. Let's see if they disclose that. Or maybe it's just there is a tear that measures. Yep. So they put new. I probably would have put new with defects somewhere in the title, because when you think of new, you think it's brand new with no defects, no issues. So I definitely would have disclosed that a little better, I think. So, all right, this is a tin metal Halloween tambourine noisemaker. Super duper cool. I always say super duper pooper, but I wasn't going to do it, but I just had to. Super duper pooper cool. Sorry, guys. 29 bids, sold for $228.77 and $585 shipping. The next one are these more noisemakers, and this one sold for $227.50. Again, I probably would have sold these separate. Oh, geez. I mean, such cool stuff. I mean, yeah, I think this would have went for more separate. I mean, how many are there? Does it say? Let's see. You got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I think I'm counting like 27, give or take. So they got about, what, $10 each? Ooh, I probably would have started them at like, I mean, even if they started them at $9.99 each and just went for it, oh gosh. Anyway, what do you guys think? Comment below. Comment below and like the video, and you'll get a entry into the drawing. Okay, vintage paper mache, orange devil with paper insert. So this guy is pretty cool, kind of crazy looking. Again, anything paper mache. I'm trying to see what the paper insert, and when I say super cool, I think the paper mache is super cool. Anything paper mache. I don't think I would have this guy in my house. He's creepy. No devils, no devils, no thank you. I don't know. I'd do a pumpkin. Even the black cats are kind of creepy. But a pumpkin, if it had a smiley face. No, any paper mache coming my way is going on eBay. So yeah, paper mache is super, super cool. All right, the next one is, okay, so this is one that we have talked about a lot in my Facebook group. I've had several members of my Facebook group sell these for really good money. I've also had a few that said that theirs are not selling, so I'm not exactly sure what makes some of them worth more than others, or if it's just a timing issue. But this one sold for $246.50. And it's the Scream mask. Okay, I don't know. This is a weird little guy too, kind of creepy looking. But they're calling it a celluloid little roly-poly pumpkin head man. Okay, I would probably see this at a garage sale, or I don't think I would even really think twice about this as being something of value. I don't even really think it looks like a pumpkin. I don't know. I'm trying to see. I want to look at this little logo here. Not sure what it says, but I guess look for that. And you can see the bottom here. It's kind of got this thing it sits on. So you probably like it topples back and forth maybe. It's really cool, but I don't know. Pumpkin head man. I don't know. I don't think it looks like a pumpkin, but obviously it's something that people want because it sold for $288.77 with 10 bids plus $8 shipping. Okay, this is a painted glass jack-o'-lantern. I don't know if these two things in the back come with this or if it's just the jack-o'-lantern. Sometimes I get confused by what's actually being sold, but this sold for $291, 20 bids plus $10 shipping. Let's see. They're calling it a bank. So I don't know, guys. I'd probably look at this and say, oh, did some kid make that? I probably wouldn't think that it would sell for $291. That's why I do these videos. Okay, the next one is this Halloween cutouts. And there's 6 of them, guys. 6. Not 60, 6. 6 of these. I mean, are you kidding me? And these sold for $305.01. It's amazing. 19 bids, free shipping. All right, this is a candy tin. And this sold for $356.99 with 23 bids and $7.50 shipping. I'm trying to get the, so it's just like a thin tin can. Or candy tin, not can. Okay, so this is the Grim Reaper. It's a decanter with 5 skull shot glasses. So I can kind of see where this is kind of different, rare, unique, whatever. $355, 4 bids plus 25 shipping. All right, so we have another plastic Halloween witch on a rocket candy container. I'm showing you some pictures here. This sold for $382.77, guys, with 27 bids. I mean, there must be some major collectors out there to be paying $382 for a little plastic candy container toy. All right, this thing's weird. Jack-o'-lantern, pear, waiter, vintage. It's a candy container. Again, I wouldn't look at this and think pumpkin, but what do I know? Sold for $405, 21 bids, $7.95 shipping. The next one is this little candy toy. It's plastic. It's a cat and pumpkin. It's got the little wheels. $430, 3 bids, $15.99 shipping. I mean, it's not big. It's 4 inches long. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But I know I want to find some. My dream is to pull up to a garage sale or an estate sale. Probably a garage sale because estate sales normally know what they have. A garage sale and just be piles of vintage Halloween stuff. I would be like, this is amazing. Okay, here's another one of the Scream mask. And Fun World. Is that the, let's see. Yeah, I think it's Fun World. You can see, man, it's creepy looking. This one sold for $560 with 54 bids. And this was on March 21st, guys. So this wasn't like around Halloween. This was March 21st. Sold for $560 plus shipping. Okay, here's a party sign from the 1930s. You can see it's a witch. It says eats and she's pointing. This sold for $667. 27 bids, $19.95 shipping. I'm trying to see if it tells what it's made of. It's 11.5 by 14 inches. Let's see if they show a picture of the back. Is it paper or card? It looks like maybe cardboard. Wow. All right, the next one is this German Halloween candy container. It's a jack-o'-lantern face, and it just, I think it opens up, maybe? Yeah, it just opens up and holds candy. Again, I mean, how many times do we go to garage sales and they just have like the box full of just miscellaneous, what I would call toys and junk? Could you imagine finding this in there? This sold for $865, 18 bids, $9.95 shipping. I want to see what the seller started this at. I wonder if they knew. They started it at $99. Oh my gosh, how exciting would it be? Exciting. All right, the next one is this antique vintage Halloween cardboard crepe. I'm just going to go with crepe paper, accordion bat hanging decoration. I mean, please be careful with this delicate piece when you are shipping it because it sold for $970 with 20 bids. I mean, you can see here, there's a ruler underneath it. So, free shipping. Hope they insure it. Okay, the next one is this die cut. It's glow in the dark. It's from the 1930s. It is super cool. It's just like a cardboard looking thing. Guys, this sold for $960. 25 bids, $19.95 shipping. Okay, so this mask, it's from the 1980s and it's still tagged. And it's called Distortions Unlimited. And I don't know, it looks like a pretty fancy mask. And it should be for what it sold for. I was looking to see if there was any like writing on the actual mask that told the brand, but Distortions Unlimited. This mask sold for $1,081.69, 14 bids plus $24.99 shipping. I want to see what they started it at, see if they had any idea. 99 cents starting price. Oh my goodness. It always makes me, when I see that, wonder what they got it for. Lots of bids, so pretty cool. And the final bolo, Halloween bolo, is the highest bolo that I found. And it's a rare 1950s Ross Bro Halloween Black Witch on a black motorcycle. And it's a candy container. And I'm going to zoom in here so you can check it out. You guys, this sold for $3,250 with 7 bids. I'm going to go in and look and see what, and the people bidding, I mean, this isn't anybody playing around. Like, these are legitimate bids. You can tell because they have high feedback. Typically when something's like not legit, they have like 1 feedback or 0. So the seller did start this at $350, but pretty awesome. Whenever I see stuff like this, I'm always like, what else are they selling? I'm going to click see other items. And I'm going to go to their solds. I just want to check it out. Highest first. So that is their highest sold. Oh, they had the little witch on the wheels that sold for $382. There's another Halloween scream. That's paper mache. It sold for $325. So this seller's found some nice Halloween stuff. Looks like they still have some Halloween stuff. We got some Barbie stuff. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, that concludes the Halloween video. And I will do another one of these in the future because it's just so awesome. And there are always new bolos for Halloween. But anytime you see vintage or antique Halloween stuff, I highly recommend picking it up if you can get it for the right price. Try researching it before you buy it. There are solds that are lower. I pulled, the ones that were higher, but for the most part, vintage Halloween is pretty safe. But always do your research. Have an awesome day. Again, like and comment to get an entry into the drawing. If you like this video and you want to share it, share the video. And then you just message me that you shared it and let me know where you shared it on Facebook, and you get another entry. So definitely take advantage of that. And again, thanks for watching, and check out the description for where you can find me on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.